One thing that's always interested me about Mary's work is that it's so mysterious, and that when I look at it, I don't know where I am in the work and my relationship to the work. And the more and more time I spend with the paintings, I all of a sudden become part of Mary's world and part of Mary's paintings. She has this way of making me really think about myself when I look at her paintings, which I think is also a very interesting quality about her work. Mary's work is based on reality, it's based on dreams, and based on her own experiences, all sort of combined, and you never know what's coming out of the paintings first, and when she's painting, what she's starting with. Is she starting with reality of the trees, or reality of the owl, and then all of a sudden it becomes very dreamlike.
In her third solo exhibition at the D.C. Moore Gallery in New York City, Mary Frank showed a body of work entitled Inscapes. These canvases are deeply rooted in personal experience and depict a mysterious world and private vision that includes mythic figures and elements of the natural and spiritual world. Over the years, Mary Frank has gathered a large and devoted following that includes the renowned art historian Linda Nochlin. Art New York interviews Ms. Nochlin in her Upper West Side apartment.
The last show was titled Inscapes. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, well, there's a traditional derivation. I mean, this was a term used by the 19th century and British poet Gerard Manley Hopkins, who was a religious poet and who talked about the connection of inner life and inner feeling with its external expression. And I think that is a peculiar form of modern spirituality. And I think it's very particular to Mary Frank's work. I think she very deliberately turned to Gerard Manley Hopkins' term, and I think it very much covers the work that she's been doing recently in painting.
Known in the past primarily for her unique ceramic sculpture and work on paper, she has in the past dozen years or so turned to painting. Her style is vaguely reminiscent of Goya, Redon, and perhaps Ryder. In this most recent exhibition, she shows a body of work that celebrates the act of painting and paint itself.
Paint seems so mysterious to me, so incredibly mysterious. I don't think that I will ever really understand it, but the process of trying to is very compelling to me. I mean, I really am pulled into it. And hopefully some of that then reflects off.